India's economy just broke the news, growing by a massive 7.8% in the first quarter this year. That's right, even after some tough moments, and despite former U.S. President Trump calling it a dead economy, India has bounced back stronger than ever. Trump not only called India's economy dead, but also made similar remarks about Russia's. Why do you think he said that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So what's behind this big push? Let's break it down in a way that's easy to get and a bit more fun. First off, everyday people in India have been spending more than usual, buying new gadgets, eating out, and traveling. That rise in spending is one of the biggest reasons the economy grew fast. When people shop and use services, businesses make money, and the whole economy gets a boost. And this isn't just luxury spending, because more people are earning wages and finding jobs. Even families in smaller towns have started spending more on everyday goods and services, like mobile phones, healthcare, and education. The rise of digital payments, such as Google Pay and Paytm, along with online shopping during the last few years, has made buying stuff easier and faster everywhere. Imagine how much money that adds up to when multiplied by so many people. The government also went all in, spending a lot on building roads, bridges, railways, and airports. All this construction creates tons of jobs and makes it easier for businesses to transport goods, which helps the economy grow even more. Picture the whole country getting a major makeover with new buildings and better transport everywhere. Something interesting on this front is the boom in affordable housing projects across the country. These projects don't just provide homes, they also pump money into the economy through the demand for cement, steel, paint, and furniture. Plus, as people move into these homes, they also spend more locally, meaning shops, schools, and hospitals see more business too. Factories and businesses didn't sit still either. Manufacturing grew almost 8%, which means factories are making more products, from clothes to electronics, and hiring more workers. The construction sector, as you might guess, has been booming with a 7.6% growth, building homes, offices, and infrastructure. The farming sector had a good season too, thanks to better rains that helped crops flourish, keeping food prices low and steady. Now, the biggest engine behind India's growth is the services sector. That's everything from banks to tech companies, hotels to shops. The Indian IT services industry, for example, continues to be a global leader, bringing in huge foreign exchange and creating millions of jobs. At the same time, new startups in e-commerce, healthcare, and fintech are popping up everywhere, changing how Indians live, work, and spend their money. Another big factor is companies are investing more in new machines and technologies. Plus, even though global trade has had some bumps from tariffs and taxes, India depends less on exports than some big economies and more on local demand, which makes it tougher for outside problems to slow down growth. Don't forget inflation has been kept under check too, meaning prices haven't gone crazy. Big organizations like the IMF and World Bank expect India's economy to keep zooming ahead, faster than most countries, even with challenges ahead. So, while some headlines tried to write off India, here's the real story. India is full of energy, its economy is buzzing, and it's not about to stop anytime soon. So what could slow India down? Experts do point out some challenges. Inflation could spike unexpectedly, global trade tensions might worsen, or rising interest rates could make borrowing more expensive. But for now, all signs point to a bright and fast-growing future. If you like this video, hit subscribe and like. Let's see what the future holds, and keep watching these amazing growth numbers unfold.